Dundalk went into Friday night's match at home to Sligo, knowing that a win would keep them top of the table. Once again, the home side were well supported, while Sligo manager Paul Cook was seated in the stand because of suspension. Adrian Eames, watch this one.
And on they marched. Dundalk remained top of the league, although they made heavy weather of seeing off Sligo Rovers on Friday. After a bright start from both sides, Stephen Maher broke clear and delivered invitingly into the box, but Neil Fenn couldn't get the touch required. Sligo came into this game on the back of a resounding 6-0 win over Drogheda, and their approach was laced with confidence. Gary McCabe has done well since his move from Bray, but he let himself down after 12 minutes. After failing to get the better of Ross Gaynor, McCabe's challenge was late and clumsy. Referee Tom Connolly dished out a yellow card. Incident over? Not quite. McCabe went head-to-head with Gaynor. An act of petulance resulting in a straight red card. The sending off changed the complexion of the tie, but Sligo almost went in front. Joey Ndo's corner found the head of Porrick Amond. The ball cleared off the line by JJ Melligan. Dundalk, with their numerical advantage, bossed the game at this stage, but they lacked a cutting edge in attack. Cawley's vision, great take and turn of pace by Kudozovic, but no end product for Dundalk. Despite Dundalk's dominance of possession, Sligo created some good chances. Jason McCartney, making his first start of the season, knocked the ball into the area. Peter Cherry fisted clear. Richie Ryan controlled and found Conor O'Grady. He unintentionally nutmegged Stephen Maher before drilling a shot which was superbly tipped over by Cherry. With the home fans getting edgy, Dundalk went in front after 56 minutes. Danny Ventry hesitated and Faradin Kudozovic pounced to score. Sloppy defending from Sligo, an emphatic finish from Kudozovic. But credit to the 10 men of Sligo who took the game to Dundalk after that and might well have got something from the game but for the brilliance of Peter Cherry. He was alert and sharp to deal with this cross-come shot from Sligo sub John Russell. In a rare foray into attack, Dundalk almost nabbed a second. Gaynor fed the strong running Maher. His cross was cleared by substitute Derek Foran. Neil Fenn teed it up for Kudozovic, who created a space for himself, but a scuffed shot hit the woodwork. Sligo piled forward in the closing stages in search of a leveller. With little else on, Russell decided to go for goal. Cherry with an outstanding save. The fact that the Dundalk keeper almost single-handedly kept Sligo at bay. A long punt downfield from Gavin Pearce was headed into the path of Porrick Amond. Cherry again to the rescue. Smashing save. So, against all the odds, Dundalk continued to set the pace. And who knows, with a couple of additions during the transfer window, then anything is possible. They finished Dundalk 1, Sligo Rovers 0.
We're not looking for excuses to make excuses. A lapse cost us, a lack of discipline cost us in the first half, and unfortunately not through lack of effort or endeavour. As I say, that's the result.
Well, I thought we were excellent. We had to dig in after the goal. Sligo have got some fantastic players, and once the goal went in, we found it very, very difficult to get out. It's not easy playing against 10 men and 10 very good players. So I'm delighted with all 3 points. It's a fantastic result for us.
Yeah, another very good win for Dundalk. Rod, Jerry Carr there was talking about a lack of discipline cost us, and again, we've seen a lack of discipline in the first game tonight, another lack of discipline in this one.
Well, the kid, he's young, petulance, he went in with the first tackle. I think the kid hurt his knee when he went down, and he went over, and there's no need. If he gets a yellow card, I don't know what he's trying to prove. Maybe he's accusing the other lad of kind of rolling around, but that's ridiculous. He'll regret that. He's a young kid, he's a young player, he's a very good player, and they obviously missed him when he went off.
The referee right to give him a straight red?
You have to give it to him. You have to stamp that out. You've got to give him that one. But going back to Ian Foster, give me 10 players a goal up at home any day. Ian said it's difficult to play. I'd have that any day, an extra man and a goal up at home. But no, like Ian could say that we don't give them enough credit either. They play a very good system, and you can see in the League of Ireland it's been bred on 4-4-2 systems, and now Fingal, UCD and Dundalk have come in with, you know, different systems, and I'm disappointed that it's taken so long for the opposing teams to cop on, because it's causing problems.
Although, in fairness, Tony, to Sligo Rovers, you know, despite the fact that they were down to 10 men for nearly the entire game, they gave it a good lash, didn't they?
They did. They're a very good side and very good players. And I mean, Ian Foster mentioned as much in his interview, but they do play good, attractive football. Out of the bottom 5 sides in that league, I think they would be the ones that could still fancy themselves as pushing on and challenging for a top 5 place. You know, even at this stage in the season, they're not too far off it. And you seen last week what can happen when they click. Playing against a poor side last week, fair enough, but they have a lot of goals in that team. And just on McCabe, you know, very unfortunate, because he has been one of their star players this year. Clearly, he just lost the head, literally, and that happens to young players now and again, and he will, and that happens. And you know, yeah, hopefully he just has to move on from it, because he's a very good player.
They will be disappointed with the concession of the goal. You know, Kudozovic took it well, and there's about 27 different pronunciations of Faz's name. But
yeah, I mean, some people might look at the pitch there, and you don't want to keep harping on about the pitch in Dundalk, but I'm not sure the defender was a keen, but the bounce is what does him there. Now, he should know the pitch he's playing on. It's going to bounce a bit higher than it normally does, and he should run and clear it without letting it bounce. But you know, it is poor defending, finished well.
You're looking after your mates in the defence.
The
The ball's coming, you stand and wait. With the system, the second or the third striker can come late. They find that space and come late, as we've seen many times in that system. The ball comes, you go and meet it, and you put it into
that's
back
what I was
where
saying,
it came from.
Like, he does need to attack it. Does, you know, the defender's rule is you don't let it bounce, but after he lets it bounce, it's down to the pitch that it bounced that bit high for him. You know.
They're going to love you in Dundalk for that one.